So with the holidays coming up, there's a lot of new PC gamers that are going to be coming around, so I thought I'd make a video on 5 things that every new PC gamer should own, and hopefully some of you out there will learn something. And if you already know these things, try to help the newer PC gamers out there. They're new, they don't know what they're doing. Try to help those guys out in the comments down below, but I wasted enough of your time. Let's get on into the video right now. Number 5 is that you can get games on key sites, and I made a video yesterday about key sites, and I will link it down in the description down below, but I'm gonna go over a brief overview of it so you don't have to go watch that video, but you totally should if you want a little bit more in-depth in my opinion on it. But pretty much what key sites are is they get keys for games and they sell them ridiculously cheap. You can get brand new $60 games for $30, and a lot of people don't know about this, especially people who are new getting into PC gaming. You can redeem these keys on Steam, so they're still part of your Steam library just as if you bought them off Steam. The only thing is though is you cannot get a refund on these games, but normally if you do some research you probably won't need a refund. If you're sure the game is going to be good and you've seen it and it works correctly and you know it does, I recommend buying it off here because you can usually get a pretty good deal. Number 4 is something that you're going to have to learn later down the road, and it is that you need to get dust out of your PC. Newer PC owners don't really know this, and if it's your first PC, you might not know that you need to get dust out of there because it's going to be sitting around, it's going to get dust in there, and what you need to do is you need to get one of those air compressors, I believe it is, and you need to open up your case and you need to get the dust out of there. This will lead to overheating and just cause complications down the road. So it's better to be aware of this when you first get your PC now, and you can keep doing it every few months or so, or maybe even every month depending on how you want to do it. It's all personal preference, but yes, you're going to want to do this because it is very important and it will help the longevity of your PC. A lot of new PC owners, like I said, don't know this, and it ends up fucking them over in the long run. This is one of the first things I learned when I got a PC, and I think it's something that everyone needs to know out there because it doesn't seem to be common knowledge to the average consumer. But of course, if you're in the PC gaming community long enough, you will probably pick this up along the way, but hopefully at that point it's not too late. Coming in at number 3 is you can now get refunds on Steam, and for the longest time on PCs you could not get a refund on a game. So if it was broken, fucked up, or just shitty, you were pretty much stuck with it and you really couldn't do anything about it. And now with Steam there is refunds, and if you buy a game directly off Steam you can get a refund for full price, and I think it's if you didn't play like 2 hours or something like that and it's been within 2 weeks. So if a game is shitty, you just don't like it, or it is completely a technical broken mess like Assassin's Creed Unity, pretty much you can just now return it. And it's something to keep in mind because you don't want to hold on to games that are shitty and broken when you could pretty much get a refund and use that money for something better, like, you know, donating to my channel. Just kidding. But yeah, definitely worth doing if you get a shitty game, and it's a good way to just try out games, I guess, but you really don't want to abuse it because they said if you do, it will get taken away, so keep that in mind. Number 2, and one of the reasons it seems that people don't switch into PC gaming is because a lot of their friends are still on consoles, and if you want to make new friends, all you gotta do is go into Steam groups. You can pretty much search any Steam group for anything that you like. There is a ton of Steam groups out there, if thousands, if not 100,000s, if not even fucking millions of Steam groups. I got my own. The link is down in the description down below. We got over 1,000 people in there. Feel free to join, make an announcement with what game you want to play, and just meet new people. Steam groups are a good way to do this, and I feel like not enough people are utilizing it, especially people who are new to Steam and don't really know how it works. But definitely join a lot of groups. You can meet a lot of cool people in there. You can meet a lot of people that team up in games because pretty much every single game has a Steam group. And if you join that Steam group, you're probably going to be able to find people to play that game with who are not shit and are actually pretty good because they took the time to, you know, join the Steam group. So hopefully this is a good way for you to find friends and to pretty much make the transition to PC just a little bit easier. And number 1 is you should get a controller. And I know you're part of the PC master race now and you don't think you need a pleb controller, but they actually come quite in handy when you just want to sit back in your chair and play and you don't want to be hunched over on a keyboard and mouse, especially if it's a single player game. I really don't recommend controllers in multiplayer games, especially competitive ones, because you will get fucking destroyed because a keyboard and mouse is a lot more accurate. But if you're playing a single player game, or you're playing a game on Steam that maybe just requires a controller, because some aren't really optimized well for keyboard and mouse, is especially the ports that come from console to PC. A lot of them really require a controller, or not a lot of them, but a minority of them. But if you want to play most games out there, you can get a controller. They're pretty cheap. You can get one on Amazon for $30. Just get a 360 wire controller and you're good to go. This is definitely an essential part of a PC gaming build that a lot of people tend to leave out but end up getting later on. So if you're new to PC gaming, definitely try picking one of these up with your new PC because it is definitely worth. But yeah guys, thank you for watching. I hope this did help some of you guys out there, and if it did, be sure to smack that like button, and if you dislike this video for some odd reason, hit that dislike button. And if you're new, how about you subscribe, and when this video does reach 200 likes, we'll be uploading the next one, so be sure to smack that like button. But yeah guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc., and as always, peace out.
I'm an underdog, probably undereducated. Understandably, a menace, and he hella faded. Undisputably, the one and only one that should've make it. I'ma break it up and go and find what's mine and fucking take it. Straight to the head, get a taste of the bread. Bring my whole crew with when I race to the end. I'm a face to remember, so remember when you see me on that TV, I was wasted again.